What's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video. All right, y'all. Jaron Boots Ennis versus Sergey Lipinets. Man, this was a good fight, y'all. Pretty much went the way I felt it was going to go. I knew that Jaron Boots Ennis, he was going to go in there, showcase his talent, the athleticism, that natural ability, those boxing skills. Now, Sergey Lipinets, he had a couple of good moments in there, with some nice body shots here and there, a couple of sneaky right hands. But overall, Boots, he just went in there, dominated, too big, too strong, too powerful, power in both hands from whatever the stance, orthodox, southpaw, he was delivering it, and he became the first man to knock out Sergey Lipinets. Now, I'm not talking about TKO or stoppage where the referee steps in. I'm talking about he knocked Sergey Lipinets out cold with a right-left combination. Talking about a nice right hook, then a left uppercut / left hook up the middle that put him out on his back. He was out cold, hands up. The referee just waved it off. I was talking about, wow, this fight was scary, man. And the thing about it was, Sergey Lipinets, he showed that toughness, that durability in this fight. He wanted to keep going. He wanted to take these shots and, showcase that he was tough. But, sometimes that heart, it can fool you and it can be dangerous, man. It was kind of similar to how Brandon Rios was in there with Danny Garcia. He continued to take those big right hands. Take it, I'm good. Then all of a sudden, that next one just shuts your whole body down. That's kind of how what Sergey Lipinets was, because throughout the fight, I would say starting in the second round, I thought that Boots, he was really starting to hurt. I thought he was really starting to hurt Lipinets with these power shots, especially when he was going to the body. Like, you could see how Sergey would have to step back. He would try not to buckle. He would grimace a little bit. It was in his eyes. You could see it in his eyes that those straight left hands up to the head and those shots to the body, like in the pocket, they were really doing their damage. Then finally, it caught up to him in that fifth round, really started to rock him and knock him back. Then finally, in that sixth round, right, left, he was out cold. So, yeah, man, it's just one of those moments where you want to show that toughness. You got to know when to step back and just kind of weather the storm, either that or take a knee, because the more you take them, your brain's going to tell you, hey, we're not doing this anymore. That's it. Lights out. And that's what happened. Boots, man, he put on a great performance. A lot of people still feel like, oh, he needs to take names. Hey, this guy is taking names. He wants everybody. I feel like he's near developed, where he will give a lot of these top 3 and top 5 guys trouble, man. Like the champions out there, ooh, man, they got to look out for this guy Boots. I mean, real quick, let's go back and look at the first round. First round, right from the jump, man, he was landing those nice jabs from the orthodox stance, just Larry Holmes style, just popping it straight out the middle, moving out at angles, just keeping the shorter man on, on the end of that stick, pop, 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 straight nice jabs down the middle. Second round, Lipinets, he started closing a little bit and then a few nice body shots, but he was giving and taking. Ennis was coming back with the better body shots. Now, when Boots got into that corner, Lipinets, he got a little slick. He did that little dip with his head. He came over the top with the overhand right, like he's supposed to do against a taller, longer fighter, and he cracked Boots. But Boots took it well. Like, Boots didn't buckle. He came back with his own firepower and started to put Lipinets on that back foot. Then, landed some nice shots. So another dominant round for Boots overall. Third round, they traded some nice body shots into the pocket, but once again, man, the better body shots were landed by Boots, the more powerful body shots. Like, if we go back to the second round, there was a couple of good straight, like, left hooks and some nice body shots where they were landing right in the breadbasket on Lipinets, and you could see in his face he had to step back because those shots were hurt. Those shots hurt, so he had to go on the outside. Overall, just good body attack from Boots. Fourth round, there was a knockdown. Kind of a glancing left uppercut, but, it landed and it kind of knocked him off balance, so Lipinets went down. It was counted as a knockdown. Just more boxing, beautiful punch placement from Boots in the fourth round. Fifth round, you can see it on Lipinets' face. He was really starting to get hurt from these left-right combinations because Boots was putting them together in the pocket. Just landed some nice shots on the outside as well, jabbing from the outside in southpaw stance. And he hurt Lipinets in this round too when he knocked him back with that straight left hand into the ropes. And that's when he put that high guard up. He started taking some shots. But I knew it was just a matter of time, man. Sixth round, now this is where it came in. Boots, he went in for the kill, just started landing some nice combinations. As Lipinets tried to shell up, Boots stepped in with that right hook over the top. He cracked him over the guard, and then he came up with that, like I said, left hook / uppercut, cracked Lipinets right in the face, and he went down. He was out on his back, hands up. Referee just waved it off. That was it. It was scary. It was a scary knockout, man. That just shows you the toughness and the skill and the power that Jaron Boots Ennis, he possesses on this level. He's only, 23 years old. Shows you how developed he is at this age. So, he's ready. In my opinion, he's ready for either, if he can't get the championship fights, he's ready for like a second tier fighter like Keith Thurman. That's a name right there I'd like to see him in there with. He's ready for a guy like Sean Porter or Keith Thurman. Mikey Garcia, those guys that want to stay in the 147-pound division. Guy like Mikey Garcia, I think Boots, he would go in there, get a name, he'd blow him out. Keith Thurman, that would be a tough fight for him. If he wants to come back after 2 years off and he wants to showcase that he can still challenge Errol Spence, you got to get in there with somebody like Boots now, because Boots is taking over, man. Like, the thing about Boots is the way he's coming up, the way he's peaking is similar to Roy Jones, except he does have those other fundamentals about him. And I think that the way Boots is coming up at 23-0, 24-0 now, he can get that title shot like Roy did whenever he got the IBF title shot at middleweight. He could give these more so technically sound guys trouble, similar to how Roy beat Tony and Hopkins back then. I think that Boots is putting himself in a place where he's getting better and better, and he could probably pull off the upset against like those fundamentally sound guys like Spence and Crawford, or Thurman, So it's really getting interesting right now. Now I got to start throwing Boots into that Shark Tank with those guys in the welterweight. Now I've always had him in there, in that lower tier, but he's been showing improving and he's been getting better and better. And I think he's going to be ready in like a year or so, year and a half. He's going to be challenging for those belts, because he's one of those guys that say, look, I want Spence, I want Crawford, I want Porter, I want those big names, I want all the belts. So he wants to dominate the division. And just looking at his size as well, man, like, imagine when he gets to like 27 or 28, he has that build of a guy that could be at 154. Now, like, people talk about Crawford and Jermell Charlo. I could see somebody like Boots challenging Jermell Charlo like down the line. Like, say if off of body frame and off of skill, he's that type of size guy that could go up to junior middleweight and probably dominate there too as well, just looking at his body size and the skill he possesses, his defense and everything. Now, I know people might say, oh, you're overhyping this guy. Nah, man, Jaron Boots Ennis, same way I gave Crawford his credit like 4, 5, 6 years ago when I first seen him, I was like, this guy has the gift. Jaron Boots Ennis, he has the gift as well. Like, he's got a gift in him, and it's time to start using it. It's time to start kicking ass and taking names, man. So I'm excited for him. It's another addition to the welterweight division that we need, another guy that wants all the smoke. And, overall put on a good performance last night. Shout out to Sergey Lipinets for being tough and taking the fight. I don't know, maybe he want to take a year or so off and before seeing if he wants to come back or maybe hang it up. I don't know, depending on how he feels psychologically and mentally at this point. But yeah, man, Boots went in there, became the first man to knock Sergey Lipinets out. Very good performance, guys. Definitely got to go check it out. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.